Hi guys, and welcome to another video. This is going to be a quick clip on yoga. I'm going to show you some how-tos, encourage guys who are doing no exercise at all to do something. This is good for big or fit guys and all those guys in between. So anybody can do yoga, some simple moves just to get you moving in the morning, and the process itself is only about 3 minutes. So I'm going to go through two phases. I'm going to do each sequence in sequence for you so that you can just watch it straight through, and then I'm going to repeat it again doing some explanation. The video itself might be 7 to 9 minutes possibly, but it's because one section will have explanation, the other section will have the actual process. So if you like the idea of learning a little bit about yoga, just stay tuned, and I have a big reveal at the very beginning of the video. Hi guys, and this is what I decided to be the big reveal, that I was going to do it in my tidy whities. So yes, let's get on to some yoga, shall we? I'm going to go through the entire sequence twice, okay guys? So I might name some of the poses as I go through. It lasts about 2 minutes on each side, okay? So just pay attention, then afterwards I'm going to actually explain some of the processes and how to fix your posture and angles, okay guys? So we start out with shoulders down, shoulders back, head in neutral position in mountain pose. Just put on some nice light music, become introspective and reflective. Inside, nice and quiet, breathe in and out softly. Mountain pose, hands face forward, palms face forward. Arms above the head, pointing to the ceiling into a salute pose. You can extend backwards a little bit. Neutral head, relaxing the head. Bend forward into a rounded forward bend. Knees could be bent or not. Extend the spine into a flat back. You can extend the arms or leave them on your ankles. From here we're going to put the arms forward and extend one leg back coming into warrior one position. Palms could meet, head neutral. Breathe. Arms in front of the body, transition into downward dog. Flat back, head between the elbows. From here, transition into plank. All of them should be held 30. I try to hold them 5 to 8 to 10 seconds or so. From plank, bend the elbows. Come into staff pose or Chaturanga. From here down, transition into upward dog. Head faces up, looking towards the ceiling. Knees are on the floor, but not the hips. Curl your toes, transition back into downward dog. Now we're going to hop into position, come back up, and we're going to start the second side of the sequence. So we pushed the right leg back before, now we'll push the left leg back. Mountain pose, upward salute. Lean back if you can, it gives you energy. Front forward bend, round spine. Lengthen the spine. You could do what they call the airplane. Arm in front of the body, kick one leg back. That would be the left leg back this time. And come into warrior one. Head neutral, relaxed. Arms in front of the body. Transitioning into downward dog. From here we transitioned into plank. Plank, we bend the elbows slightly, staying parallel to the body. Hold a few seconds. Staff pose or Chaturanga. From here, just let the hips drop. You can point the toes if you wish, or curl them. Look straight up to the ceiling. This is downward dog, upward dog. From here, we're going to transition back into downward dog. And that ends our 10 pose sun salute sequence. Okay guys? This next segment, I'm gonna go through each one again and explain a few different things about posture. Okay guys? So we're gonna start with mountain pose. Here you just wanna be relaxed. Try to keep your body upright. Don't be slouching. Pin the shoulders back a little bit. Just take a deep breath. You could also roll the shoulders in this portion. I try to hold 5 to 10 seconds. Upward salute. You could throw the head back unless you have issues with the neck, then you could just keep it neutral. You could also let the spine go backwards in this section. That stimulates energy. When you have a forward bend, you have a backwards extension, always stimulates energy, which is always a good way to start your day. From here, just flow very gently into a nice forward bend. I try to sort of press into that lower back to really round that spine. And so you don't want to, basically this is really one of the simplest moves, guys. You just press your chest to your knees and you let the shoulders drop, everything here, and the neck, give it a nice yes, no, so you know that the neck is nice and relaxed. From here you just extend. You could straighten your legs or not. If you're very flexible here, great, you could do this. If not, this is going to be a great stretch to help you loosen the hamstrings for the guys who are bodybuilders, right? And you could do a flat back. Now here you want to be a flat back. You don't want to be rounded like this. See my shoulders are rounded? You want to sort of poke your butt out here to a flat back, and this is what they call sort of like a airplane position. Now here the neck stays neutral, not poked up. You don't look forward, just look directly in front of you, right there. So that's when you lengthen the spine. Now here we're just going to drop the arms and we're going to bring the one leg back, and now we transition. You press the heel into the floor. You could lean forward on the front leg and just palms up facing each other. You could look directly in front of you. This is supposed to be with a neutral neck, basically. But if you could alter it any way that you want, whatever feels comfortable to you. You could also go into on your toes here as well, if you can't keep your heel to the floor. Okay guys, so that's called Warrior One. From Warrior One, we're gonna put our arms in front of our body, and we're just going to push the left leg back, or whatever alternating leg, push it back, and you go into sort of like a push-up position. You stay there. It's called a plank. You can hold it for 10 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever you want, and then you're gonna fold, bend the elbows basically, and stay in the same position again. This is called a staff pose. From here, you just drop into upward dog, and upward dog basically you're not like that. You're not on all fours. You just let your butt drop to the bottom. Your elbows are locked, so you're not like this. Okay, no all this unnecessary tension. Your elbows are locked, so it's an easy position. You're pushing away from the floor, sort of upwards into your shoulders. You're pushing upwards, so your shoulders down. You're not sinking into your shoulders. You're pushing upwards. And this is ideally done with, or traditionally done with, a look to the ceiling. If that bothers your neck for some reason, if you can't, you just look forward. That's okay. But the idea here is to have the spine into an extended position. And from here, we're going to transition very easily into downward dog. Downward dog is an interesting posture. It looks different on everybody. Some people can have their legs straight if they want, if they have that flexibility. But the most important part is to try to keep a flat back right here, as opposed to having that back rounded like this. And you don't want to have your head poking in. You want to have basically your head, your ears in between your elbows. So if you can keep your legs straight, that's fine. You don't have to. You can give a slight bend, and it helps you poke your butt out and maybe go into more of a flat back position. And that's basically it, guys. And we just do a gentle little hop back up here to the beginning, and you end with namaste. So if you like this video, guys, subscribe to my channel. I'll be bringing you a lot more sexiness and a lot more cool stuff that's going to be educational with a little sexiness thrown in. And thank you for being a part of my channel. See you in the next video.